Hey, welcome to the Average Home Theater. I am Nelson.
Hey, it's Nick.
Producer Nick is here.
Yo.
And, you know, for us, spooky season's not over, I guess.
No.
Spooky season's year round here. We like horror here at the Average Home Theater.
Yes, it's a recent phenomenon for me. But yeah,
and I'm glad you came over.
I just got all the Halloween movies that I didn't previously own. Yeah. They all just came in
4K.
So 4Ks, yeah.
Excellent,
so I'll be watching those over the next couple of weeks or so. No, I didn't. I heard that's not really a Halloween movie. I learned that from watching the YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's this guy he has this incredible insight
ranking and situation.
He doesn't really like Halloween 3 because it's poo.
Yeah. And there's another guy.
Is that Jamie Ray? I think it's Jamie Ray that said that.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say there was a guy that said that and the guy that disagreed. I can't remember which was which.
Yeah. No, but anyway, so we're gonna continue the spooky season. I wasn't able to do more because of life events.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep going, and I mean, we really have no choice because Welcome to Derry, which we're gonna talk about, it didn't start until a few days before Halloween.
I think the 26th of October.
I
maybe
think we're fine. I don't think this spooky
Yeah.
season doesn't matter anymore. It's just
Look, it's cold. It's even more spooky season now.
Right.
The colder it gets, the more it feels that way. So we're right in the sweet spot.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna keep doing it.
That's right.
This show kind of snuck up on me. Like I knew it was coming out.
Yeah.
But you kind of everything else I'm thinking about, and then all of a sudden you talked about it on our our mid-October thing.
Yeah, there were 2 episodes out, and I was looking forward to it as well. There were 2 episodes out before I remembered. Holy crap! Welcome to Derry came out
the day after Halloween is whenever I watched them.
Yeah,
and
we watched the first 2, and then I watched the second one. Stayed up late and watched it last night.
The third one.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So there are spoilers here. We're not. This is not a spoiler-free review. So if you haven't watched them, come back and listen to our intelligent conversation after you've watched the 3 episodes.
Our very strong opinions.
We're not going to go in like a whole lot of detail, but I just kind of want to talk about what's going on and what direction they're taking.
Yeah,
the show.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this one. So I was late to the It game. I read the book. I say a few years ago. The remake came out in 2017.
Yes.
So a few years ago was 8 years ago.
So that's when you read it because you borrowed it from me.
I had read it.
Or did you buy your own copy?
No, I bought my own copy. I read it before I watched the movie. Took me a while because I started reading it when they announced the movie, and I was enthralled by the trailers, and I didn't know anything about it. I knew that I knew it was a book. I knew they had made the TV movie. I had never seen it. But just the trailer got me super interested in, and it's one of the reasons that I started getting into the genre. So I read the book, and it took me a while because I remember taking a long break.
Because it's 75,000 pages.
It's big and thick. That's what she said. I read the book. I really enjoyed it. Watched the movie. Really enjoyed the movie.
The 2017
one. And then I ended up, for the first time ever, and I think I've still only seen it once, saw the Tim Curry version, the original, the TV movie. Really liked that. And then chapter 2 was just okay. But I love the story. I love the character. I love the kids, the kids, flashbacks and the
Stephen King,
passage of time and all that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Stephen King is, in my opinion, he's the master of character development.
Yeah.
That's what he does best. And I think that's why his novels are so popular. It's not the horror and all of that stuff. I think that's just a byproduct of him making, he said it best. He likes to make interesting characters and then put them in bad situations. And
I laughed because I thought of Sleepwalkers for a second.
Oh, Sleepwalkers.
If y'all watched our last video, maybe. Was it our last video?
Yes, it's our last one.
Yeah, Sleepwalkers. Anyway, sorry.
So, okay. So now this story takes place in 62?
Yeah, it's in
62?
It's in the 60s.
And
I guess 27 years before the events of the original.
And I'm guessing that the little Hanlon boy in this one is Mike Hanlon's dad.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I noticed. Lots of Hanlon is one of the main characters.
Yep.
I don't think it's Maybe it is the dad, or is it the dad or the grandfather? Maybe.
No. Well, so the first episode's called The Pilot, and if you get it, it's like pilot episode, but it's also Major Hanlon is a pilot. I think that is Mike Hanlon's grandpa. The little boy Hanlon is his dad.
It's his right. Yeah, because the parents died in a fire in the original story.
Something like that.
In a I see what you're saying. The little boy is the
little boy is Mike Hanlon's dad,
and Mike is the only one that stayed behind in the original story. He's the only one.
He's the one that calls them. He says it's back.
Yeah,
he calls them back.
So there's the Hanlon family is in it. The Uris family, one of the kids that dies in the beginning. His last name is Uris, and it was Stanley Uris.
Stanley. Yeah. So I guess
he was the one that commits suicide.
Yes.
In as an adult, he's the one that doesn't return. Like it freaks him out so bad that he doesn't return.
Also, and then we have the character from another novel, and that's the one with the Shining. He's from The Shining. Halloran. That's Dick Halloran. He's the guy from The Shining. He's the black man.
Oh, that's right. I knew I recognized. Yeah, I've only seen The Shining once.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I knew I recognized the name. That's right. I knew.
As soon as they said the name, I was like,
"That's right." He was the
right.
He was.
So that's his powers. He's got The Shining.
Oh, you see, that ties a little bit together. Okay,
there you go.
Okay, I knew I recognized that name.
So, is that the only characters? It's been so long, I don't remember the character names. Plus, I'm not very good at it, at remembering that stuff.
I think that's the only stuff that I had noticed name wise. But there's so many throwbacks. I mean, it's in that universe. It's a story. So there's so many throwbacks. The turtle, and they reference.
Well, the turtle is in a lot of Stephen King stories. He likes the turtle and the number 19 and all of that.
Yeah. The Keen's Pharmacy is there. The antique shop is there. The fair where when
the carnies and all that.
They reference the fair. So I thought that was they're doing a good job.
So in the first episode with Maddie, the little boy that it starts off with him, and you basically see like the birth of Pennywise or it.
Right.
Which was a very cool scene. I really enjoyed it.
Everyone talked about how crazy that first episode was. I can imagine that's what they were talking about, watching a demon bat baby being born, seeing the birth. They don't cut away or blur it or shoot it from a certain angle.
Right there in your face.
It's right up.
And the family, they did great. All those actors that were in the car.
The acting in general has been awesome. I love the two little girls, the kind of the nerdy girl and the girl that's going into the asylum and all that stuff.
Yeah, her name is Lily.
Lily and
Ronnie.
No, Ronnie is the little black girl. I thought.
Yeah, that's not who you're talking about.
No.
I thought you were talking about Ronnie.
Lily is the girl with the dad with pickle jar.
Yes.
And then her friend that she's trying to be cool and fit in with the cool girls.
Oh, that
girl too, the one with the glasses. Yes, she's doing a great job.
Yeah. I don't know her name, but the little boy, the little Puerto Rican boy has a crush on her.
Yes, her.
Okay.
Yes. And I mean, the acting is great. The guy that's the major, Hanlon.
Yep.
Doing a good job. James Remar is in it. There's a bunch of really good.
Remar's always good.
Yeah. And it looks good. The setting, the town looks. Yeah.
The only thing that I don't like is the CGI tower that they go in. That looks really bad, and it looks bad when they're in it.
Yeah. I know.
It really bothers me a lot. Yeah. I'm like, y'all couldn't have built a practical something or other to go in. I don't know.
Yeah.
As much money is being poured into the show, you can tell it has a good budget,
and it's HBO, so it's pretty much kind of endless.
So and there's some CGI later on, like the bicycle stuff is kind of in the graveyard. It's suspect. And I know why they did it. I saw the little behind the scenes thing afterwards, but I just
they did it for effect, I guess. I didn't see the behind the scenes stuff, but it looked a little Wizard of Oz-ish.
So the first episode, they just really are introducing the Hanlons moving in.
They introduced a couple of characters that get killed off early.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Which I thought was I enjoyed it.
It was shock value. They did it on purpose, and it worked because I was like, "Holy crap!"
Well, one of the reasons it worked for me is because the one kid was obviously kind of modeled after Richie.
Yep.
Like the wisecracking smartass. And I was like, I don't need another Richie. And then he dies. And I was like, oh, good, I don't have to deal with him anymore.
Yep. They make you think that that's going to be, like you said, the cast. That's going to be the kids.
Right.
And then all but one gets killed, you know.
Yeah.
Well, two, I guess. The little girl, Ronnie, was in the projection room.
Yeah. Yeah, she made it.
So anyway, getting like the Major Hanlon, I like him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
The guy who's playing him is whoever he is. What's his name? I've never seen him in anything. His name is Javon. Is it Adepo? Yeah. So he's doing a great job with
that's
it.
him.
Taylor Page is playing his wife Charlotte. The acting is just superb all the way around.
Right.
I don't have any issues with that.
You know, a lot of times when you get, especially with the kid actors, like, so some of the acting in the movies from the kids was very, as much as I liked them, even the 2017 when some of the acting from the kids wasn't great. The
acting, these kids are pretty good.
Doing very good. Yeah.
Some are better than others, but they're doing really well. Yeah. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
So you see the birth, and then you see when they're trying to find Maddie, the group of kids, they go in the theater, and then the demon baby reappears, but it's much bigger.
Right.
So he's grown and matured.
It came out of the movie.
Came out of the screen.
Like they see the kid that they're looking for. They see him in the movie.
He makes the little Pennywise face.
Yeah, and the family is there too. If you notice, he's standing right next to the family. And then the demon baby comes and does what demon babies do.
And kills everybody except Lily.
Yeah, bit the little girl, and she's walking with the arm. Yeah, that's one of the things about the show and about it in general. It's scary and creepy and gruesome, and it's like genuinely frightening without relying on jump scares.
Right.
It's creepy, and the fact that it's happening to kids makes it creepier and worse, but better. In the context of what we're talking about here.
I like that they're easing into the whole Pennywise thing.
Haven't even seen him yet. Haven't even seen Skarsgård yet.
Right. And I like that. Because it would have been probably too much to see the clown Pennywise for 10 episodes.
And maybe he hasn't taken that form yet. Because there's references from...
Well, not in episode 1 he hasn't.
Not in episode 1. Because there's references throughout the first 3 episodes, but you don't actually see him.
So by the time that one ends, and then I think that's when the episode ends, right? Right after that.
Yeah, it ends in the movie theater. She's walking and she's got the little girl's severed hand and the little sister.
And then the second episode begins with the police are there trying to figure out what happened.
Right.
And of course they really believe it's Ronnie's dad,
right?
Who
works
like
at
the manager or whatever
theater,
at the movie theater.
Right, and they're basically the town is pushing for like, oh yeah, everybody knows he did it. Of course he did it. He was the only one there. When are y'all going to arrest him?
And of
the
course,
police are like,
it's
well,
because he's black. If he was white, it probably wouldn't be happening,
right?
Because it's during that time period.
And the police guy is the chief, whatever he is I don't have any evidence. Y'all pushing me to make this arrest, and then they finally find a way to kind of...
So you're getting your little small town politics stuff in there.
Right.
The police chief is good. I like him.
Yes.
He seems like he's trying to do the right thing. Which we kind of see in episode 3.
Yeah.
And it brings up an interesting question, which we'll get to that later. But I like that guy. Where was I going? I forgot my train of thought. Dadgummit. What happened after that?
Police chief, they arrest the dad. I don't remember.
Well, the little girl goes into the asylum. They put Lily back in the asylum
because she's afraid to say what they really saw because she's already been to the asylum.
And then she saw doesn't want to go back. She sees her dad and all the pickle jars. That's when they put her back.
And that's the creepy, frightening, scary thing. Like that.
What's your fears? It's whatever.
That was horrifying.
Yeah, her dad died in a factory. I think it's not just pickles. It's a canning factory. Yeah. But he died, apparently he fell somewhere around where the pickles are done.
Yeah, something went wrong with a machine, and he went to try to fix it.
Right.
And knew it was dangerous.
And there's rumors that his body parts were in different jars, which I'm sure is a bunch of crap. But
right.
So because of that, it manifested that to her in the grocery store.
Yeah.
And so they put her back in the asylum.
Yeah, which, like, yeah, she didn't want to say what they actually saw because she didn't want to go back.
And then she
ends up saying,
save face. That's what it was. She said to save face. They were like, well, can you say that Ronnie's dad wasn't there? And she said,
she
no,
had
obviously.
to answer truthfully. So,
right. And so they took him into custody.
And that created a rift between her and the
Ronnie,
daughter because the daughter was like, well, why didn't you just tell him the truth? Well, I can't tell him the truth.
They're going to put me back in the asylum.
And then she ended up back in the asylum.
Back in there anyway.
Yeah. Which some of that stuff, the biggest thing I have with the show so far is some of the stuff seems to be happening kind of fast.
Mm-hmm.
The thing happened in the theater, and it seems like the next day everyone's back at school, and
whenever 3 kids were slaughtered.
3 kids, right? And I mean, there was evidence, there was bodies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they just went missing; they were found.
But Derry is also not a normal town,
right? Which they did a good job of, like the people staring and the people not really seeming to
when
care.
The kids were beating up the other kid, and and Hanlon's wife tried to break it up, and nobody seemed interested.
Mm-hmm.
So you know there's something off.
And that came the timing thing. The things happening fast came into effect a little bit later too, in the last episode where she went to the asylum, and then it seems like she was only gone for a couple of hours. Like, you don't go to an asylum, you go to an asylum for a long time, and it doesn't seem like she was there for a very long time at all.
Oh, I think
the passage of time kind of thing.
We also see Ronnie, another birthing scene, which is interesting. That in the first 2 episodes you see 2 birthing scenes, but Ronnie is like birthed out of her mother because obviously her mom died at childbirth.
Right.
With her. So
and it's
you see that
like
monster. That's pretty cool looking. But it's like 2 birthing scenes in 2 episodes. I found that interesting. Yeah,
the monsters have all been neat. The guy in the woods, the old man in the woods.
Oh yeah.
Shape shifting and the sound like creaking like a tree. Like he's
that's an episode 3.
That's an episode 3.
It goes back to 1908. And then you're like, who is this little boy?
Mm-hmm.
And then later in the episode, it's revealed that that's the general.
Right.
What's his name? You were just talking about him.
Remar.
What's the general's name?
Look,
it's not in here.
He was at the top.
He was at the top.
Yeah.
Where?
Look, James Remar.
Oh, General Francis. Yeah, Francis Shaw. He meets the little Native American girl, but he sees freaky stuff at the carnival.
The carnival.
And it manifests itself into the skeleton man, I think is what they called him.
Right.
The skeleton man in the woods and chased him.
Yeah.
And then
they defeated with the slingshot. His dad had given him a slingshot. He had won him a slingshot at the fair. And then I think
he traded it for water.
For water to put in the car so that they could get home. And then he befriends the little Native American
was a little
girl.
Convenient. These little Native Americans selling water right next
3
to
feet
where
away
they broke,
from where they
like
broke
literally
down.
3 feet from where they broke down.
Yeah, I thought that was
I'm like, what's going on here? That's convenient.
Yeah. And then you find out later that that's what the psychic would
I kept wondering what does the military or what does the military have to do with this? How would they even know about the entity?
Right.
Well, they know because obviously because of the general, he saw it, he witnessed it, but I'm guessing, are we going into using it as a weapon? Is that what this is about? Or
so that is where the show kind of lost me a little bit.
But is that what they're doing, or is it something that he wants to defeat?
They're using it to I think they're using it to weaponize it, and they're using Hanlon
to try to control it.
He's so brave and he has no fear, like he can confront it to try to control it.
Hanlon,
and the whole we're using this to weaponize it against our enemies kind of had me eye rolling a little bit. Like, can we do something else?
Right. This isn't Alien.
It's kind of been done to death, and I didn't expect that in an It story.
Yeah.
But it is. It's what the show is. It's what the story is. So we're gonna keep going with it.
We're gonna roll with it. But
yeah, the psychic guy Halloran is using his powers to find the slingshot, because that is the artifact that they're looking for that damaged it.
Well, he has the slingshot. They show him. He's got the slingshot. That's what's in the cigar
That's right. They're
box.
not looking for the slingshot. They're using the slingshot to find.
They called it the something like, is it the black spot, or they called it something. They named it really quick. It was just kind of in passing, but they're obviously looking for where it is.
Right.
And Halloran saw it.
Yeah, he goes into kind of like a trance or whatever.
And he was scared because he's like, they've never seen me before. I can normally see whomever, but like he was watching me type thing. And he's like, should we even be doing this? Like, shouldn't we just like stop?
Yeah.
You know?
And he goes to the sewer. And he
that's what I'm talking about. He sees where
the floating, the kids, and that's pretty neat.
He sees all of that stuff and almost jumps out the helicopter because he thinks he's there.
Yeah, Hanlon has to save him, and then he invites him to dinner.
Right. And that's where Hanlon realizes Halloran has some kind of power.
Right.
And that he was there when he was assaulted, when they were testing him. Right. Because he felt whatever it is he felt at that time, he felt it on the helicopter. So he's like, whatever you have, I've only felt it twice, and you had to be there, whatever.
Yeah. Which the assault on the army base against Hanlon was unobvious. Like, it wasn't surprising that
you know, it's funny. I knew it was a test for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they didn't try to hurt him afterwards, how they just left. I was like, that's kind of convenient.
It's some kind of test that they're trying to figure out something. Yeah. Like they were testing his bravery is what they were doing. And the way he figured it out about the weapon, how easily the guy manipulated the weapon and all that stuff. Like he gave it the guy that they arrested, he couldn't do it.
But they had Halloran there to like, we want to know what he's thinking in this situation. Right. And he says, I don't want to mess with you because you weren't thinking about your family or what you can do to get out of the situation. You were taking notes. You were analyzing. Yeah. And he was looking at all the details so he could report it and try to find out who they are later. Right. So he's like, you're the kind of man I don't want to mess with.
And that's how he knew who it wasn't. Right.
Yeah. I mean, he basically figured it all out himself. So yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying all of this. The little knock is the trying to weaponize it. It's kind of strange that they would.
And I may be wrong about that, but I feel like they said it in the first in like one of the first 2 episodes. They said we're looking for it so we can use it. It's not. I don't think it's to defeat it. I think it's to use it.
But I'm wondering what gave Shaw the idea that, hey, I had this experience in 1908. Maybe we should go back there and try to find it. There has to be more. Obviously, there's more with Francis and
there's more
the little Native American girl. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be more. Like they have encountered it more than just that one time.
And how many episodes are there?
There's 10. It says 10. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, well, there's going to be more to it. I mean, they've already done a lot of reveals, like with who Shaw is and when he was the little boy and all that. So
the last thing that happens is the chase scene on the bicycles in the cemetery, and they get the pictures.
They get a picture, right?
And that's where you get your first glimpse, really, of Pennywise. They say it looks like a clown. Yeah. So I'm guessing in another episode or 2 we'll see him.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to because I think he was a great Pennywise.
Yeah, he was really good. Yep.
He's got the facial contortion stuff and the voice and everything. He's creepy.
You noticed the family in the first episode, the little boy, his eyes were drifting.
I didn't notice that.
And when he kept saying out, O-U-T, O-U-T.
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Go back and just watch that opening scene. The little boy, as he's screaming, his eye starts to drift like Skarsgård's does.
I have noticed that all the monsters seem to have the big mouth, the rows of teeth, like what he had in the. I thought that was a neat touch. It's all
the skeleton man kind of ran like a spider. Yeah. So there was a little bit there. We might see that. Yeah. Of course, I don't really want to see the Pennywise spider again. Seeing it in chapter 2 was enough. Yeah. It looked pretty bad. From what I remember. Did it look bad?
I watched it. I watched them both fairly recently, and the second movie loses me.
Yeah. You lose interest?
I kind of wasn't paying as close attention maybe as I should have. But I just got them again I just purchased them again.
You bought them in 4K?
On 4K because I only had the Blu-rays.
Oh,
so
I had the 4K.
I'm gonna watch them again pretty soon. Maybe when the series is over, I'll watch them again.
Yeah, I need to rewatch. I need to refresh because it's been so long since I've watched the original and the other two. I haven't read the book in probably 15 years. So all of my, knowing all of the lore or whatever it is you want to call it, it's very hazy for me. But overall, I think they're doing a really good job. There is room for them to screw it up. They could really screw it up, but they could also make it really awesome. But yeah, I'm hoping they're not trying to weaponize it. But if you said you heard that, maybe that's what they're trying to do.
I hope I'm wrong, and I hope maybe I misheard something or I'm misremembering something. But I feel like I remember him
unless he really thinks that Halloran is going to have the power to help control it, and that's why Halloran was like, I don't think we should be doing this because he's better at it than I am. I think is what he said.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm in. I'm
on board.
I'm gonna finish it, unless it takes a nosedive. I'm gonna keep watching it for sure.
Yeah. Any predictions?
No.
I predict they are not going to be able to weaponize Pennywise.
That's safe. It's a safe assumption. It's a safe prediction. No, I'm enjoying the ride so far. I'm enjoying for the most part what they've done so far. Enjoying the performances.
You think they're gonna defeat it with a slingshot like they did in the original story?
They may. That slingshot may.
I mean, why else would they have it?
Yeah, it may come back to prove useful. And
is it the same slingshot that the kids use 27 years later? You think, or no? Because I mean, right now the slingshot is 54 years old.
Yeah,
or whatever. Because it's been 54 years from 1908 to the time. Because I did the math. I was like, damn, it's been 54 years since Shaw and the little girl had seen each other.
Yeah, well, it's every 20, it reappears every 27 years. Yeah. So, what slingshot what are we talking about? I know the slingshot in the show we're watching now.
No, in the original story, they use a slingshot. One of the boys, I don't remember which one it is.
In the movie or in the book, or both?
Well, in the movie. I don't remember in the book, but in the movie, they use slingshot. He says, this is such and such, whatever. And then when he hits the spider, it like a chunk of the spider flies out. But they use a slingshot in the Tim Curry version. I don't remember if they do it.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Okay,
that's where I was getting.
So they don't use it in chapter 2 because, like I said, I've only seen it once.
If they did, I don't remember. If they did, I really don't remember. Maybe so. You know what? I seem to remember seeing a slingshot.
Is it the little sick boy, the sickly one?
Hanlon had it in his. I remember seeing him.
It was Hanlon,
in a back pocket while he's riding his bike. So yeah, I'm kind of remembering that.
Okay.
Now that we talk about it. Yeah, the slingshot.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same slingshot. Like maybe if Hanlon had it, then maybe Hanlon's going to end up with it at the end of this one and then give it to his son.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I forgot about the slingshot in the original movie. Hey, sorry.
All right.
You don't have me on.
And I was saying it was fuzzy for me.
Yeah. You don't have me on here for my steel trap memory. I'll tell you that.
You can't get a show like this anywhere, folks.
Steel trap's been rusted for a while. Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up. We're gonna continue. I think we'll just do a wrap up at the end.
Yeah.
This is not really in the middle, but I just wanted initial thoughts.
Yeah, we hadn't done it in a while, and get this one out of the way. Maybe we could do a few episodes in and do a finale kind of thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
We've learned our lesson with the episode by episode thing with The Last of Us. It's too painful whenever you look forward to something and then it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, we didn't even finish that series.
I didn't. What is it? The last two episodes?
I finished watching it, but we didn't. Yeah,
we didn't talk about it because it wasn't even worth talking about.
Yeah.
And I got like 12 views on the last. Like nobody even cared.
People stopped watching the show.
And it's an HBO show.
And look, again, our goal is to give the people what they want.
We got to give you what you guys want.
Y'all did not want The Last of Us season 2.
So hopefully y'all like it better because I think it's a much better show. I'm really enjoying. And what helps is that it's the same people who did the movies, right? So you're gonna have a lot of continuity.
Right.
The style is the same. I mean, aside from a few CGI kind of iffy moments, the rest of the stuff is really good.
And again, and hopefully, like you said, hopefully they don't mess up the lore. And like, hopefully they don't Disney it or Lucas it.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what they're doing. They're doing a good job with it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
All right, guys. Well, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.